Hi students, this video is to guide you to do checking and correction on revision 4 that we revise on chapter 8 vectors on subtopic 8.2 addition and subtraction of vector. So now we have a look on the first question. In the diagram, C is the midpoint of AB. So C is the midpoint of AB means BC and CD should be in equal length. And the next info is D is a point on OC such that OD equals to 2DC. So I always do like that. I bring on the DC to the left hand side. So we have OD over DC. So here we still remain 2 and we make the right hand side into a fraction. So over 1. Okay, means OD equals to 2. So OD here is 2. Okay, and DC is 1. So DC here is 1. Alright, and now we look on the question. Express vector OC and OD in terms of X and Y. So we are going to find vector OC. So where is vector OC? Okay, vector OC is here. O to C. Remember, for vector, we should always put on the arrow to have the direction. So how to form vector OC? We'll have this way. Vector OB add with vector BC. Okay, to form this equation. So OB, we have vector Y. Okay, and how to get vector BC? To get vector BC, we need to refer on vector BD. Okay, so vector BD is here. This is vector BD. So how to form vector BD? We are going to use vector BO add with vector OD. Okay, so class, very obvious. Here is opposite direction. Here we have negative Y. And follow here same direction, we add X. So this is the vector BD. And we knew that vector BC is half of vector BD. Okay, so here we have this for BC. Okay, so we substitute here. Vector BC is half of vector BD. And then we are going to expand it. 1 over 2 multiply negative y, we get negative 1 over 2y. 1 over 2 multiply positive x, we get positive 1 over 2x. Then we are going to make it simple. So 1y minus 1 over 2y, we get 1 over 2y. Add with 1 over 2x as the vector OC. Alright, and next we are going to continue with vector OD. Where is OD? OD is here. So we found that OD is collinear with OC. Collinear, do you still remember the meaning? Collinear means all the points on the same straight line. Okay, so we just found OC. Okay, so OD is 2 over 3 from OC based on the given information because OD is double compared with DC. So we all together we have 3 parts and OD consists of 2 parts here. So 2 over 3 and we substitute vector OC, then we expand it, we get 1 over 3y. We multiply in again, we get 1 over 3. So this is the answer for vector OD. Okay, next we are going on question number 2. Question number 2, we have been given a diagram. And this diagram shows that the first info, okay, the first info is DF equals to 1 over DB. So DF is 1 over half of DB. Means this info let us know that these two parts are equal. DF and FB are equal. And then we proceed to the next info. AE equals to 1 over 4AC. Okay, AE equals to 1 over 4 AC. So what does this mean? Means this whole line, okay, normally I will do like this, right? I bring on the AC to the left hand side. So I will get AE over AC, which equals to 1 over 4. Means AE is 1. AC is 4. The whole length here is 4. So 1 add with 3, I will get the whole line AC, which is 4. Okay, so once we had put on all the given info on this diagram, we are going to find, firstly, vector DB. Okay, we are going to find vector DB. Where is vector DB? Vector DB, D to B, vector DB is here. Okay, to find vector DB, I will use the root D to C, C to B, this way. Okay, so I have vector A, and here we have opposite direction compared with the diagram, so we minus 3B. So this is vector DB. Okay, and then next we are going to find vector DF for part B. Vector DF is here. So just now we just found vector DB, and based on the given info, we knew that DF is half of vector DB. Here we just substitute the vector DB we just found, and we expand it. Okay, we're able to get 1 over 2A minus 3 over 2B for vector DF. Okay, next, we are going to have question CAE. We are going to have this vector AE. So how to get AE? Based on the given info, we knew that AE is 1 over 4 of vector AC. So vector AC is here, vector A to C. So we need to find out how to form vector AC. So we are going to use this way. Vector AB add with vector BC. So we have 2A add with 3B, and then we expand it. We get 1 over 2A, and we expand again, we get 3 over 4B. Okay, so this is vector AE for part C. Okay, let me move on this toolbar. Sorry. Okay, so part D we will have, again, disturb me this toolbar. Okay, done. We're going to have vector DA. Where is vector DA? Vector DA is here. Okay, so we find the way to get vector DA. So firstly, we have vector D to C, C to B, and B to A. Alright, so vector DC, same direction, so we have vector A. And here we have opposite direction, so minus 3B. Here also opposite direction, so we have minus 2A. So we simplify it, A minus 2A, we have negative A. And we get the answer for vector DA, which is negative A minus 3B. So this is the solution for question number 3. And now we'll have a look on question number 3. Okay, question number 3 here. Okay, for question number 3, okay, look at the given diagram. I need to move away this toolbar because it's disturbed me. This is my enemy. Oh my goodness. Yes, done. Okay, based on question 3, the given diagram. Okay, first info we have AP ratio to PC is 1 to 3. Okay, so AB 1, okay, P to C is 3, done. And then the second info is PQ is parallel to line AB. Okay, these two lines are parallel. And the next info, okay, so class, if these two lines are parallel, that means it will give us an important info when we are going to find out vector. Okay, next, n is the midpoint. So if n is a midpoint, that means these two parts are equal. Okay, given AC is 6A. Okay, AC is 6A here. And then we have AC is the whole length here. The whole length here is 6A. Okay, and then next BC, B to C is 12B. Alright, so now we are going to use the given info, find PN. Okay, PN, where is PN? Okay, PN is here. Okay, PN, based on the given info, PN is half of vector PQ. So firstly, we are going to have vector PQ. So how to get PQ? We are going to have vector PC add with vector CQ. Okay, so to get vector PC, okay, the whole length here is 6A. And PC is 3 over 4. Because the whole length here we divide to 4 parts. And PC is 3 from the 4 parts. So we have 3 over 4 multiplied 6A. And next, okay, CQ. CQ is opposite, hence we have a negative sign here. Okay, and then here also will be, because in the same triangle, so here also will be 3 parts from 4. 3 over 4 from the whole length, which is CB. Okay, so we multiply in, we will get 9 over 4A minus 9 over 2B. This is vector PN. And then next, okay, next we are going to continue with part B, vector CN. So where is vector CN? Vector CN is here. Okay, to get vector CN, we are going to use vector CP add with vector PN. Okay, so vector CP, just now we found PC, right? PC is 9 over 2A. So CP is opposite. Okay, opposite, so we have negative 9 over 2A. And then PN, vector PN, we just found here, so we just put on. And then we simplify it. You can use your calculator, press on negative 9 over 2, add with 9 over 4, so you get negative 9 over 4A and minus 9 over 2B. So this is the solution for question 3. And next we move on question 4. Okay, this is question 4. Okay, for question 4, we have this given diagram and we look on the given info. Okay, E is a point on BD such that 4DE equals to DB. Okay, 4DE equals to TB. So I always like to collect the alphabet on left hand side. So the DB move here will become dy, and I collect the number on the right hand side, will get 1 over 4. Okay, so by here means DE here is 1 and EB here is DB is the whole length 4. So 4 minus 1, that means the remaining part here is 3. Okay, next, the next info is vector AB is 12A, vector AD is 4B. Okay, done. So now we look at the first question. We need to get vector DB. So where is vector DB? Okay, where is vector DB? Vector DB is here from D to B. Okay, how to form it? I will use vector DA add with vector AB. So look here, opposite direction, we have negative. And here same direction, so we just add up. So you get this for your vector DB. Okay, second, we are going to have vector AE. Where's vector AE? AE is here, A to E. So to get vector AE, we are going to use vector D add with vector DE. Okay, so vector AD is 4B. Vector DE. Okay, vector DE. How to get vector DE? Okay, just now we found vector DB, the whole length here. Okay, is negative 4B plus 12A. So DE is 1 over 4 from DB. Hence we get it negative B plus 3. So we substitute here and we simplify it. We get vector AE is 3B plus 3A. Okay, next we continue with the third part for question A, which is vector BC. So vector BC is here. To get vector BC, we are going to use vector BD add with vector DC. So vector BD is the opposite with DB. So negative will become positive, positive become negative. Okay, just opposite direction. Still remember, right? Opposite vector. Okay, and then we add up with vector DC, which is 16A. So we simplify it, we get vector BC equal to 4B plus 4A. And the last part for this discussion is we need to prove that. What we need to prove? We need to prove that, okay, AE and BC are parallel. Okay, so this is a famous question. So how to do it? Firstly, I always form a fraction. So I put on BC, vector BC over vector AE on left hand side. And on the right hand side, this is vector BC we just found. And I also put on vector AE we just found. So after we form this equation for the first step, next step is we try to factorize. Okay, we factorize, we take out 4. So we have 4 here. And the denominator, we take out 3. So we have 3 here. And we found that we have 2 same vector, which is B plus A. So we cut them. So we get this. Once you get this whole number congruent, you just bring on the AE here to form this equation. By having this equation, we're able to prove that BC is parallel to AE. Alright, so this is how we prove whether two given lines are parallel or not. Okay, so hopefully class, based on this given video, you do your self-checking and correction. Alright, thanks.